was pretty fresh off a divorce. I was financially in a mess. I was staying with my father and trying to maintain a healthy relationship with my children. And I found myself in a pretty non-rewarding relationship. And I remember just laying in bed one night and physically just putting my hand on my chest and just seeing if it was still beating. And I knew it was time to take action and stand up and do something different. One thing led to another, and I found myself in a wonderful experience, and that was the beginning of my journey. This weight that I bared was just starting to lift. I could feel it physically, emotionally. It was just a heart-opening experience to where I felt lighter than light. I'm vulnerable for probably one of the first times in my life in a real way, but really just opening up and being honest with myself. Something I shared from that was it was the first time that I've had a shared intimate moment with another man that was, not like uncomfortable. It was just an honest, open, vulnerable, intimate moment. The old Alan would have never even entertained something like that. So that's when I knew things were really starting to take place and shift for me. I remember leaving and getting back to the airport to get on my flight, and I was just buzzing. I could just see everybody's heaviness. It was just so clear. And just the interaction, and everybody's distracted and in a hurry. And here I was just wide open, wanting to interact and just shed my light. So then I get back home and I get settled and reestablish my practices. And once I did that, things just really started shifting back into place where they belong. I've been stepping away from things that don't complement my life, setting the healthy boundaries, which was a huge struggle for me prior to training camp for the soul, taking ownership. And now a couple of years later, I went from fresh divorce, financially in a mess, living at my dad's house, to owning a home. I have a wonderful partner and her son in my life. I'm putting myself out there and serving others with things that I'm excited about, really being authentic in my everyday. The key for it is to be open-minded and knowing that out of all the infinite possibilities, why can't anything that you desire be one? I put Training Camp for Soul probably top 3 of my life experiences. And that's, the birth of my children, my time in the military, right? And that's right up there. Expect for a life-changing, rock your world type of experience if you show up and allow it to.